So we have to go within ourselves, and we have to really, the more we give out to the Lord, the more we can see who God is in our lives. And the more our faith will develop within Him. But it's up to us if we're going to give Him 100% or not. So tonight, I just really want you to, tomorrow morning, sorry. I want you to really look at yourself. Do we have the faith that God's given us? Do we have the faith that He really does exist? Can we trust Him? I say it all the time. When I go to bed, I close my eyes and I know for a fact that through God, everything's going to be okay. Within the next 30 minutes and the next hour, I'm covered by His blood. When I leave my house, I know that God's going to be there for me. I know He's going to protect my family. I know that, what's ahead of me is already blessed in His name. I always say, if I encounter something like the story of Job, everything just falls apart. By faith, I'm still going to stand. And by faith, where I love the Lord, it's not going to be shaken. I'm not going to be shaken. I'm still going to be Chrissy that, stays faithful to the Lord. As in within yourself, can you say the same thing? Within you, do you believe that God is in control? That He knows that what He puts into our lives, He knows, His will in your life is blessed. Can we trust Him? If we don't have a plan, if we can't figure it out a plan, can you trust God to give you a plan? Do you trust God enough to say, I'll leave everything in your hands? Can we do that? Can we clean our hands and just say, Lord, you take it from there? Healing. I've seen God heal people. I've encountered so many people right now that are going through sickness or their loved ones in sickness. And I look at them and I hope and pray that they trust God enough to say, whatever your will is, God. If you take my loved one away from this earth, or if you want to heal that person, are we able to just trust God in those moments of healing? Our finances, our life, our family members, things that the enemy has thrown into each and other people's lives. Are we able to just trust God no matter what? So I'll leave you with that, and I'm sorry there's 3 videos to this. I was interrupted by my parents. They got home, but I just hope you guys, these videos, like I said, it wasn't my plan to record myself and be so open about my life and try to encourage you to be stronger with God, to search Him in a deeper way. But I just hope that what I'm doing is some way, somehow changing who you are inside, making you want to seek God, making you want to have change in your life, because God can do it. Everything that God has poured into my life, He could do the same thing for you. And as I grow into being more open and just speak from God's heart, I hope, within the next 6 months or so, if it's God's will for me to keep recording, or the next 3 months, whatever the case is, I hope that what I'm doing is impacting you to just grow with God. That's the whole purpose of these videos, is for you to grow with God. Don't be so stuck to just going to church. Don't be so stuck to just being on salvation levels. Go deeper. Go within the Lord. Search Him. He wants you to search Him. That's all He wants you to do. And He wants you to just fall on your knees and just cry out to Him. It is by faith. Do we have faith to be able to put our flesh person aside and just let God do what He's going to do? And like I said, I'd rather look crazy than to look normal. Y'all be blessed tonight. Tomorrow morning when you wake up, you'll see these videos, and I hope your day is blessed in Jesus' name. And I shall see you in 2 weeks. God bless.